It's been a year since I've organized our junk drawers. Were we able to maintain it? Stay tuned if you want to find out. Hey Inspirations, it's Kristi. Welcome back to my channel. So we're going to be looking at my junk drawer today to see if we've been able to maintain it after a little over a year of having it organized. So yesterday was my 1 year anniversary from launching my channel on YouTube. I'm recording this on February 26th. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to upload it today, but I'm gonna definitely try to upload it either tonight or tomorrow. So hopefully you'll be watching it soon after the 26th. So on the 25th, it was my 1 year anniversary, and I'm so excited about that. And I thought it would be fun to come back to this particular video and take a look at it, how we're doing with our junk drawer, because even though I uploaded this about a month or so earlier than my actual launch date, it is the very first video that I ever uploaded, and I was doing it just as a test. It's awful, y'all. Can I just say, horrible? I can't even believe people have watched it. It has like 20 something likes on it. I have no clue how because the video was terrible. It gives me cringes just to watch it. So I am going to go ahead and link that in the description for you if you are interested in seeing that video. I'm gonna let you see it and see if we've been able to maintain it or not. And then I'm also gonna tell you what I think has really worked about this junk drawer organization and what things I think we need to change or work on to make it even better in the future. So if you like this type of video, make sure you give this a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, I really don't know why, hit that subscribe button and join our community. And guys, thank you so much for a very successful and fun first year. I cannot wait to see what this next year on YouTube is gonna have in store for all of us. Hopefully I'm gonna get way better than, I think I'm already better than that very first junk drawer video, and hopefully I'm gonna get even better throughout the year. Before I actually show you the junk drawers, which we have two by the way, and this is the first one with most of our stuff in it, and then we have the other one on the other side of the wine area over here, and I'll show you that one also. But before I show you these, I wanna know who thinks we've been able to maintain it. If you think we have been able to maintain these systems, type yes down in the comments below. And if you think we have not been able to maintain it and we need to revamp it, then type no down in the comments below. Let's see what y'all think before I actually show you our junk drawers. So go ahead right now, type yes or no down in the comments below. What do you think? All right guys, are you ready for me to open it up? This is our junk drawer 1 year later. So as you can see, overall we have done a pretty good job of maintaining it. I do need to go out and clean out. We have a lot of overflow receipts and things. So I'm just gonna go through quickly and tell you everything about the junk drawer, and then I will tell you what I think is working and not working. All of these containers are from Dollar Tree. I got them all about a year and a half ago, right after we moved into the house. I think they fit very nicely in the drawer here. I love that they're plastic, and I love the rectangular shape and how the sides come down flush. They don't go inward like sometimes you see on containers and baskets, and this gives maximum storage inside each container, so I really like that about them. I have my pens and markers right here. In the empty space on this side, we do tend to keep jewelry here a lot. If I know I'm gonna wear it the next day, or if I just don't feel like moving it at the time and I wanna take it off while I'm in the kitchen because I'm washing dishes or something like that, I'll just put it in here and then move it to its rightful place later. As you can see, behind this in the bin is where I've had a little bit of overflow. It's a little bit junky. I need to go through it. And then this bin right here, this is Whitney's dump all bin. So this is where he puts all of his coins and receipts. So as you can see, it's time for me to go through all of the receipts. I need to dump these coins and wrap them. I do save coins, so I need to wrap all that. And some of the receipts have just kind of fallen over into this drawer. This is where we normally keep our keys, in that container. And as you can see, we have our mail keys and a few others in here. And then some of the change has ended up in here, which I don't like it in there. So that needs to come out and get moved. So I definitely need to work on this little bin right here. But for the most part, it's not too bad. Everything we need is right there and available. In the back here, as you can see, I have my checkbooks and then some stamps and whiteout, my stapler, all of that. These are all my cards and my post-it notes back here. So I have easy access to that in the kitchen if I need it for anything. And then coming around the back over here, again, the receipts are flowing over. So you're seeing a theme there of what I definitely do need to work on are receipts. This is our flashlight for easy access, and then my stamp with our address on it. And then in this bin right here, this is where I have a charger that, you know, just an on-the-go charger for phones and everything like that. And then we have some earphones right here that are all jumbled up, and I need to put them back in their little pouches where they go. I also keep business cards, and as you can see, again, some change and receipts are overflowing into this bin. So this needs to get cleaned out and taken care of as well. These things I need to throw away because we never use that anyway, and there might be something else, like maybe another flashlight or something that I could put in that space. I need to clean this out as well because we don't use any of those. As you can see, all of this stuff is old. So I need to throw that away and maybe replace it with some fresh cough drops. All right guys, this is our second junk drawer, and you can see this one has been maintained pretty well. Also, in the first bin, I keep the bags that I use to pick up after AC when we go for walks. In the second bin, I keep 4 furniture movers. And I do know, like, a couple people asked me from my last video, why on earth do I keep furniture movers in my junk drawer? Well, this is our secondary junk drawer, so it's not the one that gets the most use, and we do use these. In fact, I'm going to be using these soon for my spring cleaning. Sometimes if I just need to move a chair really quick to vacuum under it or things like that, I do like to have easy access to get to these. When I decorated for Christmas, we needed to get behind furniture for some outlets, so these came in handy then too. So we do use these quite a bit, more than you would think, but they don't get used all the time. So that's why they're in the secondary junk drawer. We have another flashlight back here. All right guys, so this is all of my museum putty. As you can see, I have quite the assortment of museum putty because, as y'all know, I use this all the time. And then this is just a little massager thing that I don't use too often, but every now and then I do. These are just some gift certificates that I have for Anchorage if I ever go back there. If they're still good, I want to be able to use them. In the very back here, these are some remote controls for our garage doors and things like that. Things that we don't use often at all, and I hardly ever go in that bin. Starting on this side, in this container, I showed y'all before, this is where I keep receipts, and then I have them to go through later to file. I'm gonna start a different filing system soon for my receipts, so we'll see how that goes, and I might change that out soon. Underneath that, this is still the little envelope that I had with receipts from Hurricane Harvey. It's time. I need to go ahead and put this filed away in the office somewhere, so I'll be moving that soon and kind of decide if I'm gonna keep my receipt box or do something else right here for my receipts. In the second box, I'm not gonna lift it out because it's heavy, but I'll open it. This is where I dump spare change. As you can see, it is definitely time for me to empty that and wrap my coins. This is just an empty box for my Apple Pen, our painter's tape that I use quite often for various things, and then we also have some measuring tapes in the very back. Overall, I think our junk drawer systems are working really well. There's definitely a few things I need to stay on top of better, like managing the receipts, but I do think the systems that we have in place here are working. So I want to go through with you the 3 reasons I think that they're working, and then a couple of things that I think I need to do better to make it even more functional and work even better for us. The first reason I think our junk drawers are working for us is because the systems I put in place specifically work with our organizational personality styles. So all of us have a way of organizing that is going to work best for us, and a lot of times we try to fight against that because that's what we see on Pinterest and other places. but we're not working with our natural tendencies. What I did here was try to go with what I knew was natural tendencies for both Whitney and myself, so it would make it more functional for us. When it comes to organization, Whitney and I are both kind of dump and go kind of people. We don't want to have to take a lot of time to put things in very specific places. We just want a system where we know where something goes and we can dump it in that place, and then when we go to pick it up the next day, we know it's right there. Since I knew that about us, I made sure that none of our containers had lids, that everything is open and easy for us to access, to put things in and take things out. As you probably noticed with the earphones in the drawer, those are just thrown in there. Neither one of us really even want to take the time to wind them up and put them in a little pouch like we have the pouches for them. We need things that are quick and easy, and that's why I believe these systems are working for us. When Whitney comes home from work, he has the bin to just throw his wallet and all of his cash and receipts into that little bucket, and he knows that's his bucket for those types of things. So everything has a place. So that would be the second tip that I would have for you, is making sure that everything in your junk drawer has a specific place, and then group like items together. As you noticed in my drawers, I always kept like items in the same location so we know exactly where to go to get those items when we need them and put them away when we're done with them. The last reason that I feel like these junk drawers are working for us is because I organized it from the front back with the things that we use the most in the front, because that's the easiest to get to. Even though this is a drawer and everything's pretty easy to get to in a drawer, it still makes it easier if the things we use most are up front and the things we use the least are in the back. Those are the three reasons I think our junk drawer system is working really well for us, but there are a couple of things that I know I need to be better at doing, and one of them is staying on top of the receipts. As you can see, I do have an issue with my receipts. I think I'm gonna create a habit where every Sunday I take just a few minutes and go through my receipts in both of the drawers and either file them away where they need to go, or shred them, or just take care of them however they need to be taken care of. And I think if I start doing that every week, then we won't have nearly the issue. The other thing I need to stay on top of better with both of these drawers is the loose change situation. So what I need to do there is, I don't think I need to go through that once a week, but I'm thinking once a month. So maybe pick one Sunday out of the month where I take out the coin containers and go ahead and wrap my coins, because it's sort of like laundry. I like to do smaller batches of laundry at a time, because then I can get through it quicker. And what's happening now is I'm letting it build up too much, so I don't really want to do it because it's going to take longer than I want to spend on it. I'll either start once a week or once a month wrapping the coins and see what's going to work best for me, so I won't have to worry about it all at one time and it take me that much longer to get the whole job done. All right, so here's my junk drawers a year later. I'm excited about how we've kept them up. I hope you've enjoyed this and found some of these tips helpful. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and join our community. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.